Neymar, who just needs a little bit on Carvajal. And no surprise to see the reaction. Oh, and a little bit of, well, you get me one earlier. There's one back from Carvajal.
In goes Ruben Dias, he had to get that right. Carlo Ancelotti is saying that was a foul on Bellingham, who stayed on the floor. Stopped for 20 minutes now, but it's not dampening the entertainment one bit. And now the referee.
Quaresma stopped. Oh, getting a bit of his own back there. The card's already out, it's yellow. Needs a bit of support, gets a free kick. Perisic with the challenge.
It's going nowhere there.
Brighton would move up to 53 points. They would still be behind Aston Villa and Tottenham. They would stay in 8th. Anthony is very pent up here. Douglas McAllister. Anthony, who has been really fired up. And look at this, responding to Lewis Dunk. His temper is simmering over here. Today he might have been leading with his arm there as he challenged in the air on scoring midfielder in the Premier League. Martin Odegaard. Plenty needle between these two.
They did struggle in the original meeting between the sides. Now doesn't get it through the wall though, which jumped in unison and blocked the attempts. He's saying
una grande e ampie garanzie, anche se la francese si è fatto male la muscolare con la sua nazionale. Era subentrato la settimana scorsa e anche nell'ultima di campionato. Pepe, altro contrasto che coinvolge Havertz e Pepe.
Mitrovic, but you can't do that if they haven't got the ball and won't want that quickly. You don't want a transition game at this stage, particularly as Serbia leave the gaps at the back. But I think Mark Gay has done well in those 1v1 duels so far with Flavi.
From the ball, and Openda and Diego Carlos getting into it. Both of them being shown a yellow. Shabu got to deliver away. Openda on the turn and gets his second bite of the apple, and it is a sweet one. More pushing and shoving going on after the fact. There was Openda in the middle of it yet again. Diego Carlos having none of it.
Sent in by Declan Rice. Kai Havertz finishes it off. And inside 38 minutes, Arsenal get their third.
It's Tony with Maupay square. You might not need him. Maupay on the follow-up has put it in. Now they lead. And barely 90 seconds.
What did you say to Neal Maupay? What was going on in that conversation? A little bit of needle between you because they were really,
I see
going at you.
I just said to him, he probably hasn't scored enough goals to his own over the last few years to have his own celebration, so he probably had to copy mine.
Timo Werner running at Pinnock. Johnson. Stunning. The doggy. It's James Maddison. Richarlison. And it's 3. In a breathtaking 7-minute spell. Nobody saw this coming at half-time.
Ja, weil es einfach nicht sicher genug ist. Wenn sie da... Virginius, er kann was machen. Virginius! Tor, 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 Tor für die Arbeit. Alan Virginius. Die Welt stößt die Tür.
Off the ball involving Vinicius Junior. Response. Round. And that's a fantastic response from Orban.
Giroud. It's a magnificent save by Meret. Well, he'd done his homework, the goalkeeper. Wasn't particularly well struck. It was at a decent height for the goalkeeper. This. And he's been defied by Manuel.
He's always so animated, just a little sidestep away from Kevin De Bruyne there, who didn't appreciate that. He needs him, but this is a thrusting surge.
Top quality from Kevin De Bruyne.
Home and away this season. Bruyne got it onto Haaland. Back to Kevin De Bruyne. So cool and collected. He has side-footed it.
Shaw looking for Garnacho. Perman experienced and effective, but perhaps not quite sure about that steep camber that leads off the edge of the Old Trafford pitch here. A little bit of a flare-up. Wouldn't come to Muller. It has come to Coman! And in front of the Stretford end.
Messi tracking back. No foul. There's the Shaw! Not far away, Shaw. Benzema to the ball, Modric in pursuit, gets in there with a meaty challenge as well.
Bernardo Silva onto Haaland, and he's got it in! He took his time, but Correa did well. He was off balance, but he kept his eye on the ball. But such was the exertion there that he's done himself some damage.
Det er lykket vinter. Lejemål fra Juventus. Her kommer muligheden, så er det Haaland, og den sparker han selvfølgelig ind. Erling Haaland, sådan en chance skal man ikke give ham. Dobbeltmålscorer i Stockholm.
Balotelli aldı yine. Balotelli vurdu ve gol! Mario Balotelli fark 1'e indi. Balotelli'nin golü, skor 3.
He's a giant. This is Rodrigo! Oh. Lovely goal!
By 9 de Marruecos.